cardstock of one of my natural soaps, and this is what I call Breathe. It has a nice airy scent to it. It has lavender, eucalyptus, peppermint, and a little bit of spearmint in it, so it's really nice. And I have these little embeds that I'm going to be using, not embeds, impression mats, that are kind of a wavy pattern. They're really cool looking, kind of airflow pattern. And then one of these days I'm going to make a wood mold, but I haven't done it yet, so I have this corrugated plastic one. So this whole thing, once I'm done making the soap and it's set up, I have to put it in the freezer to be able to get the mold off and these off. So plastic molds are not the best to use, they're not fun to use. But if you pop in the freezer for a while, then you can get them off. Okay, so this is, like I said, it's 100% natural soap. I'm going to be using goat milk, and then I have indigo. So I have a little bit of indigo mixed with some oil in here, and then this really nasty looking concoction is my indigo in my lye, and I have found that that actually works pretty good. So the bulk of the soap will be blue, and then I'm going to pour off some to put in here to put some dark blue in there as well. And the essential oil is going to go into the main portion of the soap, and I also have some kaolin clay in there, and that helps kind of anchor the scent as well. So for the goat's milk, I still have, it's not something I use all the time. This is milk from our goats, and it is super fatty. So a lot of times if you make goat's milk with like a powder, it's not quite as fatty, and this it's super fatty, so that can cause issues when you add the lye crystals to it, because that can cause the fats to saponify. Sheep's milk, I did that once with sheep, that was terrible, because sheep's milk has quite a bit more fat content in it. So anyway, what I do is typically I use 1.5 times liquid to my lye solution. So 1.5 to 1 liquid to lye. When I do the goat's milk, I do a 2 to 1. So I do a 1 to 1 with my lye solution, and that other equal amount is my goat's milk that I add to the oils. So this is why it's not clear looking. So I'm going to go ahead and blitz that up with my immersion blender, and then I will strain out my lye solution with indigo and mix that up, pour off some into here to make a darker blue, pour it in here, do some swirls, and it's gonna be really pretty and it's gonna smell amazing. So let's go ahead and get started.
phone, so sorry for any jiggliness. Okay, so look what happened to this soap. It is not blue anymore. And this is the one that I made last year. This is the last one I have left. So these are not quite cured yet. It has actually mellowed down some. So the video before, it was like a really kind of vibrant, almost aqua color. And then a few days later, it turned to this awful green color, and it has toned down a lot. And this is the one, like I said, I made last year. The only difference, I used the exact same indigo, the exact same everything in these two batches, but this one had the powdered reconstituted goat's milk, and this one had the fresh goat's milk from our farm. So I don't know. And I did gel phase with this one. I've made this soap for years, so I'm not quite sure what happened with this one. So this is the first year that I started using goat's milk, and then this one I used the goat's milk from our farm. I don't know if it'll tone down anymore because it's not cured yet. So we'll see. I think I'm going to call it Eucalyptus Mint instead of Breathe, because this one is like, okay, that looks like Breathe. It's really pretty. This one, yeah, I think it has more of that green. So I think we're going to call it something different. And there's that indigo that I had poured in. So I don't know what the deal is. I did the infusion. Now this one, you can see the speckles. I didn't strain the indigo when I did the lye solution. This one I did, so there's no speckles there. So we'll just see what happens, but I may just have to rename it to Eucalyptus Mint and go with that.